On a bright afternoon in Chicago, September 2026, Sarah stood in her bridal suite ready to walk down the aisle, but before the music started, she sat her fiancé Mark down and revealed her artificial legs. "This is my reality, Mark," she said softly. Mark stared in total disbelief, stuttering, "What kind of cruel joke is this? Where did those come from?" Sarah explained that a tragic accident years ago had changed her life, but she had waited for this moment to ensure there were no secrets. Instead of compassion, Mark's face twisted with anger. "You waited until the guests were seated to tell me you're broken," he yelled. Sarah pleaded with him, explaining that she could walk, dance, and work just like any other woman, but Mark wouldn't listen. "Now that you know the truth, can we move forward?" she asked tearfully. Mark scoffed. "No, I cannot marry a disabled girl. You used to be beautiful, but now, you just look ugly to me." He walked out toward the altar, leaving Sarah devastated. Mark marched to the altar to tell the shocked guests that the wedding was cancelled and they should all leave. Sarah's mother tried to intervene, begging him not to create a scene, but Mark shouted that he had been cheated by their family. As he turned to leave, a young man named David, a family friend, stood up and blocked his path. "God made her this way. Mark, what is her fault in this?" David asked. Mark laughed, saying, "I can't tolerate a girl like this." When David warned him that life could change for anyone, Mark sneered, "That could never happen to me," and insulted Sarah one last time. As Mark stormed out, Sarah collapsed in tears in the back of the room, asking her mother, "Who will ever marry me now?" David walked over, helped her up, and spoke with a calm strength. "Let that arrogant man go. He never valued the gold he had. You don't need to worry, Sarah. I will marry you today, and I will stand by you through every difficulty." He turned to the remaining guests and declared his honor in being her husband. Sarah's mother wept with joy. Sarah looked at David, realizing that while one door had closed, God had opened a much better one. Moral: never mock God's creation, for beauty isn't in how we walk, but in the strength of the soul. Please send a super thanks.